Okay, this year we did not raise a pig. I just didn't have it in me to do it. It didn't happen. So when that happens, you know, buying your own pork chops and stuff gets super expensive. So I was at the store, found this loin. It's boneless, which is the only downfall to all of this is that it's boneless because we like it on bone. So I bought this whole entire thing for $23.21, and it is 9.5 pounds of, not almost 9.5 pounds of meat. So, and it's got some fat to it, which you want when you have your pork chops and stuff. Well, that's what we want anyhow when we got our pork chops and stuff like that. So I've got my slicer out here, and we are going to slice us up our own pork chops. And we will get a lot more out of it this way than if we individually bought them. Plus with this, I get to control how thick they are because Arnie likes his pork chops thicker than I like mine. So we just kind of go with it. So I'm getting ready to slice this up. Let's get it open. Okay, I got it opened up and I dumped off some of that juice stuff. Now I do have to cut it into like at least half so that it's workable. But otherwise, it'll take me forever to try to control this thing to push it out of the... Yeah, right there. Of the knife Haley picked, she'd be better off gnawing it off with her teeth, I think. Anyhow, while we work on this. Okay, first thing is check do your thickness. Like I said, we like our pork chops a little bit thicker. We'll run a test run on it and see if that's what we want. So, get it on here. I'll push it across, see how thick it is. We're that thick. That's pretty good. Pretty good looking pork chop right there. So we'll leave some that way. But with this, like I said, you can control it. You can make them as thick as you want, as thin as you want. You can make them real thick and then even butterfly them. You know, whatever you are feeling like. But I hope to get at least 30 pork chops out of this, which would be great for the $23 I spent. That's under $1 a chop then. Now when you're down to the end, so you don't chop your fingers off, you want to use your guard, that way you can use it to push on it. I mean, you can use it anytime you want, but I'm just saying, Okay, so with that we got 35 pork chops. That comes out to like 66 cents a piece. So that's pretty good, pretty good. And like I said, some of them are thick, some of them are a little bit thinner. You know, it's all what you want. But yeah, 35 pork chops. And next thing I'm going to do is seal them in my out of air vacuum sealer bags again. Because, well, these things are just awesome and I love them. So I'm just going to seal them all up, vacuum seal them in there. But I'm keeping out a handful of them for dinner tonight. So this will provide us with, what do you think, sis? If I do 5 a time, it's like 6 meals. We get almost 6 meals out of this, so that ain't too shabby. So pork chops going in, just line them in here however you want. I like to keep them fairly flat, that way they don't take up a whole bunch of space in my freezer, because, well, you know, it's full. I keep that thing filled up. You know, pack it up how you want them, however many you want in them. So, Aunt Sarah Haley might eat a 5 and a piece. So anyhow, get them in there, and then it's time to vacuum seal it. Just like I've showed in the actual out of air commercial video, whatever it's called. Put it on there, vacuum seal it up. And that gives us meat that won't be freezer burnt because there ain't no air getting to it, and it's easy storage. So there you have it, 35 pork chops fixing to go in the freezer for $23.